Join me while I make the Myosotis dress by Deer and Doe. I picked up this pattern on a whim the other week, and I was really drawn to its flowy, relaxed fit. So I thought the bank holiday weekend would be the perfect time to finally put my sewing machine to work. Lately, I have been struggling to find clothes that feel bum-friendly without being strictly maternity. And if I'm honest, there are days where I don't fully feel like myself in my current body. So wearing things that really highlight my shape can feel a bit challenging. That's why I had high hopes for this pattern. The weather was actually gorgeous, and the two little potatoes of the house demanded attention. So cutting the paper pattern was all I managed for today. Lately, I love having cold brewed fruit tea with sparkling water. I had this lovely fabric in my stash. It's 100% cotton, though I'm not entirely sure of the weight anymore. It has such a beautiful print, and I thought it would pair very nicely with this pattern. I'll admit, cutting fabric is probably my least favorite part of the process. Maybe one day I'll outsource it. While cutting, I realized the fabric wasn't wide enough for the skirt, but only by a few centimeters, so I decided to work around it, and it turned out just fine in the end. I also accidentally interfaced both collar pieces, so we will see if that comes back to haunt me later. A neat trick I picked up from another sewing creator is to shorten the stitch length right at the end of the tip of the dart. I tried that for the first time and I like the result. Saves me painstakingly tying off the ends each time. The instructions don't call for much overlocking, but I added it in a few places where I prefer to have a cleaner finish. French seams were not on the agenda this time though. The bodice came together really quickly. Next up, the sleeves. I did end up with a small fold in one of the sleeves, but thankfully the pattern of the fabric hides that fold very well. I bought these buttons a while ago, and I think all of them would work beautifully with this fabric. Choices over choices. And here's the finished bodice. It's maybe a little lower cut than I'd usually go for, and I'd also consider adjusting the collar position slightly next time to get the fit that I prefer. Overall, I think this is a really lovely pattern. It is very flowy with plenty of room for changing bodies and growing bellies. Another summer dress added to my wardrobe. Now it's time to dive back into my pattern stash and plan my new project. Or play Stardew Valley for the rest of the weekend. We'll see. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.